All right, I'm on hole number 8 of the Stateside Classics tournament. I'm in the opening round of the rookie division. Let's see what I got on my notes here on this hole. Let's go look at it first. It's Vineyard Acres, hole number 7. Is that correct? Yep, that's the hole. So normally, I go at this with a Guardian. And that's what I'm doing. I mean, there is a rough bump that you can do here, and I think that your chances of getting in with the rough bump... Let me try the... I'll tell you what, I'm going to try the rough bump. I'm not sure when I went to the hole whether I was doing an adjustment, whether we should be doing it. One of the reasons that I'm not doing a rough bump there is it's one of those shots that you need to practice, because if there is a wind adjustment that you have to make, you have to make it. And you have to get it right, because the most important thing of hitting a rough bump is, number one, hitting the rough, and number two, making sure you get a bump. Whereas if you're doing a backspin shot and you get your wind a little wrong, one way or the other, you didn't make that 10% adjustment, you're still going to end up on the green. And so if you're going for this rough bump here, I think it's a great shot, and I love the angle, especially depending on which way the wind's blowing. But I'm just going to lay it up out here and go at it again with my Guardian. So in order to do that, I'm taking a QB and a Katana. QB, Katana, and a Guardian. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I could try and get out there farther, but I got plenty of club to get me into the cup. I have enough club here that I'm not so sure I couldn't take this shot, depending on which way the wind was blowing, with a Quasar. Although the Katana helps you out on the drive, because side spin is the thing here. The way that this hill here throws you is this is the low spot down here, and it's bringing you up to the top. So the closer you can hit to the top where it's the steepest, and if you've got curl and side spin on it, that hill doesn't affect your ball. But if you hit anything to the left here, it gets thrown to the left. That's why you have to come at it with curl, in my opinion. Like, it's hard to screw this hole up if you're using curl. You can over curl it, or you can really tank it on the left hand side. But once you figure out how not to over curl it, this is a pretty safe, like, every time you come to the hole, you're in the spot, and then you're really working on the next shot. I don't really care at all about this shot, as long as it's in the middle of the fairway. Maybe 4 rings off. Which way's the wind blowing? So I'm going to pull back just a little. Just enough to give me room to work the wind out. 2-2. And I'm going to pull it all the way back to the red line. Max curl. And I'll put on just a titch of overpower, just rubbing the nubs. Hitting it perfect. Just bleed myself out into the middle of the fairway. And if I clip up there at the top, I still have a great shot up there. As far as the arc to the hole, I made more forward distance. But as far as the arc to the hole, I'm not that far out of the arc. I still have a great shot on this side. When I first started, I came in at it from the other side a lot. And I have a spot out here. Orange to the fairway, white to the flag. But it seemed like it was the blue. There's a spot out here. I'll recognize it when I find it. I'll put my white ring on the cup. And I need to put one. It's maximum backspin and one right hand side spin. And I'm pretty sure with the wind blowing the way that it's blowing, I'm probably going to have to do a wind adjustment. I'm going to have to do an adjustment, not for any elevation stuff. It's because of that wind. I got to address that headwind. .5 equals. There's min. There's max. I'm at about mid club, so I'm at mid guardian, which is 1.3 divided by 1.3 is going to be a 3.8 ring pool. So it's max and 1. I want my white ring off, and I want my orange ring to be slightly into the fairway. 4.5, it's 3.8 rings. There's 1, 2, 3, 8. 8. Now I just need to hit it perfect. Hitting it perfect. And the wind, now in that case right there, I can say the wind pushed me off, or was I set up so that it was going to go like that? So I'm trying to pick that spot and make an adjustment. So I don't know if I was set up so that when it tailed off onto the hole, it would not have been on track. So I have no idea. That's one of the things about that particular backspin shot. I have no idea. Need a better tail so that I can see where it's leading me onto the fairway, or onto the green, I should say. It's a draw. Good luck. All right, that was hole number 8 of the Stateside Classics tournament and the opening round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.